Good Monday afternoon, you sports gamblers. Today is Monday, December 13th, 2021. It's Raphael from DocSports.com. Give you another episode of Ask a Bookie. It's the Monday show. It's Monday Night Football, but we also have a couple college basketball games, a full slate. I guess we can call it a full slate of NBA hockey games today. No action for us in hockey, even though we're leaning towards maybe taking the Blackhawks plus the money. If I can get plus 150, I might look at that. But right now, nothing for me in the NHL. But like I said, one game, but it should be a fun and exciting Monday Night Football game. I guess that's why I'm kind of glad that there's only one NHL game. That's one thing I really have to keep and concentrating. One less thing I have to concentrate tonight with only one NHL game. But it's the Rams. It's Arizona. It should be a fantastic game. Hopefully, it'll be as exciting as last night's game. Boy, I would have never thought the Bears, or at least started off playing some good football. Stuff like that. So it was a great way to end Sunday football as the Chicago Bears made it kind of competitive, but then second half, it was just too much Aaron Rodgers and his broken toe. JP, how's it going? Thanks for joining on in. Hopefully you had a fantastic weekend, JP. Hopefully you enjoyed football and anything you were watching. Hopefully you cashed some tickets too, JP, but thanks for watching. Feel free to fire away if you have a sports gambling question or stuff like that. So thank you for joining in. Pick three, what's going on? Happy Monday to you as well. Hopefully pick three, you had a fantastic week, and hopefully you cash some big tickets. Like I said, this is the weekday show. It's Monday, so we're still trying to figure out what's going to happen on this Monday night game. We got some NBA action to dive into if you want. Sandeep, how's it going? Rodgers still owns it, but Rodgers will own the Bears till the day he dies. I mean, it's just unbelievable what kind of numbers he puts up on the Chicago Bears defense. I had this just got off the air on New Orleans ESPN just now, and the topic we were discussing is who's your MVP, Sandeep? Is it Aaron Rodgers, or is it Tom Brady, or is it somebody else? I know Murray is probably in the mix. If he has a really good game tonight, he'll throw his name back into the mix, but he missed some games. But man, it's a toss-up between for me, Aaron Rodgers and Tom Brady. Both of them have just been not Dak. I agree with what they're coming up. Anthony, thanks for joining on in, Anthony, but it should be very interesting to see what the Cowboys do, because even though their defense has been playing lights out, Dak Prescott has not been playing the way we've seen Dak Prescott play, and we know that he can play. So I agree. Not Dak. Maybe before the season started, he was up there. I know a lot of tickets were written on Dak Prescott when he signed that contract and was playing some good ball. Sam, hey Ralph Ellison, thoughts on the Nuggets game? I looked at that game. I think I crossed it off. I made that game 3. The number came off 3.5. One book has 4. So if you like Denver, I would say hurry up and grab the 3 or 3.5. I think this goes all the way up to 4.5. I think the total creeped up to 16.5. I was leaning towards maybe the over if I was going to play anything, but then again, it creeped up to 260.5. I would say lean towards Denver on this one, but I said no, I kind of passed on that one. So hopefully you get the best number on no matter what. If it climbs up, I might have to look at maybe taking Washington to see how high that one goes. Let's see, Sandeep. I think I have to go with Aaron. Me too. I think I would have to go with Aaron Rodgers too. Parsons. I can see that. Anthony. Thoughts on the Raptors game, please. Thoughts on the Raptors game. It's interesting. I think I'm a little bit shocked on how high this total is. 222.5. Raptors play some really good defense at home. I know they're missing a lot of guys on that one, but I would have to say. I was hoping to get 5 or more so I could take the Kings. I just think Raptors are depleted with some injuries. Let me recheck the injury board, see if anything has changed on that one. Hold on. I mean, it's still pretty much everyone out like I thought they would be on that one. I just really wish I could get more points on that one. I know Sacramento has lost back-to-back games on the road to Cleveland. No bad thoughts on that one. Cleveland's just been covering machines. But like I said, I know the Raptors are coming off a big win against the Knicks. I'm just more shocked on the total. I think the total is a tad high. I know the Raptors have won 3 out of the last 4. The number is just a little bit too high for me. I was hoping if I can get the Raptors 3.5, I say jump on Toronto, but 4.5, 1.5 out there. I think there's no value. If it comes down, maybe take a shot at the Raptors. I don't want to lay 4.5 on that one. So I think that's probably the reason why on that one. What do you who do you like in tonight in the NBA? Sam wants to know who I like in the NBA. I know it's a bad number. I grabbed 5. I missed a 4.5, but I grabbed Cleveland just because what I've seen Cleveland do lately. They've just been covering machines. I don't like the number, but I couldn't pass it up, so I grabbed a little bit of Cleveland. If it gets higher than 5.5, I might bet off of it. So don't be on this one. I bet the under in the Houston Atlanta game, 226.5, which is a really, really 2 tad high for me. And I bet the Suns a little bit tonight, -3 on the road against the Clippers. I'm not sold on the clip joint. I said the Toronto game, I kind of liked it under as well. So not that much. I didn't play a lot of big stuff today in the NBA, just a little bit tidbits here and there, but that's what I'm looking at. So Johnny Wilson, anyone else like the Warriors tonight? I kind of do like the Warriors, but I didn't want to lay 3.5. I was hoping that would come down. It's still stagnant at 3.5. I know Indiana's not the same team, but they're still stagnant. So I'm going to wait to see what that number comes up on that one, Johnny. So hopefully you get the best number. Brian, see any props for Monday Night Football? Yeah, my first free prop for you on Monday Night Football, Brian. We'll throw it out right now. Is Kyler Murray over 266 passing yards, or 66.5 passing yards? I think Arizona is the play today. The number is 2.5. 1-2 just popped up before we jumped on the show. So I'm hoping that's a reaction, and everyone else dropped it to 2. So it's very interesting. But I think Kyler Murray has a big day today, on not only on his arm, but on his leg. So I think he's going to be the big reason why. And I'm not sold on the Rams. You know what? It's now 265.5 in some shops, not 266. So make sure you get the best number on that. But I really like what I think Arizona can do on offense tonight. And I would even take a shot at Kyler Murray rushing yards over. I think it's 30.5. I think that's a good spot. And even James Conner over. At 49.5. I think both of them. I think they're off. I think it's going to be an offensive type game for Arizona. Now, defensive wide, I think they hold it. That's why I kind of like the under as well. But 51.5, I thought was a little bit tad high. So there's a Monday Night Football prop. But, I'll throw out another one. Cooper Kupp under 95.5 yards. I think passing, I thought that was a tad high. That would be like around 90, but 95.5, I'll take Cooper Kupp under for the Rams for passing yards, Brian. So there you go, Brian. I gave you not 1 but 2 for you. And my Monday night free play for Docs was also, I think, the under. It was either 50.5 or 51. I don't remember what I released this morning. I missed it 52 because I was late on that one, so I'm kicking myself. But it is what it is. Anthony, thank you. Thanks for chiming on in. Sam, I love the Warriors tonight. I think they're going to bounce back. You know what? They can't shoot any worse than they did the other night, so that's why I'm leaning towards the Golden State. I just don't want to lay 3.5. I'll lay 3 or less, but that's 3.5 kind of bothers me. It just does. But I made it myself 3. So when I saw half a point, I was kind of discouraged on it. But I agree with you. I think the Warriors have a big game tonight, especially Steph. So it should be interesting. Take a wait. I don't see that one going up to 4. So Sam, if you want to wait to see what that happens, I don't see any implications that it's going to move to 4. Let me see money coming in. Yeah, I mean, there's 3.5s. Not that no big money coming in on Golden State. Some buyback early on Indiana. See, I saw an Indiana bet come in. Nothing significant, but I don't see 4. So you can wait and take the 3.5, or maybe roll the dice and see if it moves. So that's what I guess that's what I'm kind of looking at to see for that one. So we have time. Brian Steven just said, I don't buy what the LA is selling things, but I don't either. I said, I think on Friday's show, I said there's 2 teams that will be on my couch watching playoff football, and it's the Baltimore Ravens and the Buffalo Bills. Both of them lost yesterday, and I would not be shocked if the LA Rams are going to be on my couch watching playoff football. So should be very, very interesting on what happens today. I just can't believe how bad the Rams have played with all those people that they brought in to try to change their momentum, but that has not. Doggy Don, thanks for these informative shows. What is your cut of regarding betting a money line versus the spread? If you're talking about football money lines or just in general, I usually don't play anything. If I'm going to play a money line bet, I don't do anything higher than either 135, 140. I just don't feel like laying that big of a number. If I'm talking about like NBA and NFL. Now, hockey, I try not to go as high as minus 150, minus 160, unless I think a team in NHL should be a $2 favorite, and it's like minus 150, minus 160. Then I'll pull the trigger on something like that. Of course, UFC is totally different, but when you're looking at NFL and NBA and stuff like that, I usually try not to play anything less than the high minus 130, minus 135 for a money line or a spread. If the spread's 3.5, then I'll just take the 3 or just pass on it. Don't feel bad. It's just a pass on the game. If you think the numbers no value in that game, but you still kind of like that team, but the number is not the number you want to bet, pass on it. There's so many times I passed and that game has won, and I'm like, oh, I wish I would have played it, but that number wasn't right. Or I pass and they get blown out. There's no shame on passing. Watch the game and get notes for the next time they play. So there's no shame, doggy down, on passing just because either the money line or the spread is not what you like. And because we're talking about money here, we're not talking about leans, we're not talking about free plays, we're not talking about could have, would have, should have. We're talking about money here. So don't feel bad if you're going to pass because the money line or the point spread is not what you want to do. Raphael, you're so good looking. You're my what's up, Indian Cowboy? What's going on? Thanks for jumping on in. I see you can join my show. It's free. But hope everything's good for you. I see. Hope you're busting hard. Hopefully you're cashing big. Steph Brasco, Kings. I could see Kings. I would love to see if I can get +5. I think that's why I have not played that. I can understand why action was coming in on Toronto. Again, they're all banged up. I just think there's value in that total more than the side itself, Steph. I like the Suns. I do agree with you. I like the Suns. It's a late game. I'm hoping some Clipper money comes in. That's why I have not played that game yet. So I do like the Suns as well. It's a late game, Steph. We have plenty time to bet the Suns if you don't want to lay 3, because it opened up at 2 and it got bet up. So maybe that comes back down. Johnny wants the 3 money line should be around 140. Depends what book you're looking at. 3 minus 140. When I used to work in Vegas, 3 used to be minus 135. If we're looking for other action, if we were really needed, plus the other side, we would even lay minus 130. So it all depends what book. There's some books out there that I know 3 will lay minus 135 or even some less money just to try to get that +3. So you're right on that, but it all depends on what the book is looking for. So you're partially right on that 3 money line should be around minus 140. But if a book is hanging plus anything more than plus 120 on that for the plus side, that means they're really looking for that other side. So I highly recommend looking into that one. And you can always tell what the books are looking or what they need and how they hang up money line bets, or if they add juice into a sports bet, you can always tell what the books need. Terrell, anyone got a good 3-team parlay? I know you guys are always joking, but if you're looking for a 3-team parlay, I would say just two teams. 3 teams is so hard to pick. It's so hard to hit parlays. I know you guys always hear me parlays are bad, but I really don't mind a 2-team parlay or 2-team teaser. Anytime you add another team to a parlay, you're just giving the books what they're really looking for. So I highly recommend. But I would say keep it down to 2 teams, Duro, because parlays paid my salary in Vegas for almost 15 years, and parlays pay my what I charge to sports books for prop bets. So I would look for only a 2-team. Johnny Wilson, I'm leaning under 51 tonight. So am I. I was on my video free play, Johnny, this morning. Grizzlies. I was looking for. You might want to hold off on the Grizzlies. It's pretty much 4s all across now. That if you can get 4.5, I think that'd be the way to go. I don't think. I don't think Philadelphia will go back down, so you might get more points. So I would say hold off on the Grizzlies to see where that goes. And Hornets money line. Nothing to do with Charlotte. I went on that one. I know Dallas is all banged up, but I just put a big X on it. Too many question marks for the Hornets-Dallas game. But I kind of agree with you on the Grizzlies. I would say wait on that one. Look like money is coming in on the 2 sites I'm showing. So yeah, that might get someone. Oh, okay, so what's going on? Just checking and showing some love. My guy, keep kicking ass this season. Thanks, August. Hopefully you had a great weekend. Hopefully you cashed some big tickets. August, thanks for joining on in. Have a great weekend. Happy holidays to everyone out there, not just August and IC, but hope everyone has a fantastic Christmas, New Year's, whatever. Sandeep, I don't know about the under. I think it's going to be a shootout with the Rams. Yeah, I thought the Packers defense was going to hold the Bears offense. So seeing that as an offensive explosion kind of confused me. So it kind of scares me on that under. But I'm just thinking I just like the way the Cardinals play defense. So I think that's why I'm looking for a defensive game tonight, and not like we saw last night. Stevens, I agree with you, Sandeep. Look at that. You guys talking back to each other. That's fantastic. That's why I love doing this show, because you guys have some great questions and stuff like that. Feel free to keep on firing away. Big Facts, what's up? Card spread and buck spread. I can see that. It should be interesting, but hopefully the cards. I'm actually shocked. Well, that 2 popped up during about a half hour ago. I'm actually shocked that anyone moved to 2. So Sandeep, Stafford going to play great this. I hope so, because he has not played what they thought that he was gonna. I'm just totally blown away on how bad the Rams have shown all season long. Probably, I would think has to be one top 2 most disappointing teams in the league. I would think. Johnny Wilson, let's get some likes on the live, guys. Thanks for kind words, Johnny. I wish they had I missed the thumbs dumb button. I mean, I don't mind if people give me a thumbs dumb. Maybe you don't like one of my free plays or what I'm talking about, but it gives interaction, and I like negative criticism because you don't prove if you're doing something wrong. So, but thanks, Johnny, for all the kind stuff. Darryl, what's going on? Do you like University of Portland and UMC and college hoops tonight? I do like Portland. When it was 3.5 and 4, now it's 5 popping up. So maybe to see if it comes back down. It's a late game, but wait to see if that number comes up. I do like Portland. Now that we're talking college hoops, I'll give my college basketball free play before I forget, because we've been rocking and rolling since we've been jumping on. Cleveland State, Oklahoma State. I know this total moved already 2 points. It opened up at 132, but I still think there's value on the over 134. I know both teams don't hit the 3 ball well, but I think it's going to be a little up-tempo game. Oklahoma State lost back-to-back home games. They don't want to lose 3 straight home games. That's something they do not want to do. And I like the way Cleveland State's been playing. I know this is the last time we saw Cleveland State, and I think a true road game. BYU whooped them, but I think we're going to see a lot of points in this one. So my college basketball free play for you guys: Cleveland State, Oklahoma State over 134. I know we missed a great number at 132 this morning, but I still think that one goes over. But Darrell, I do like Portland. Wait to see if that number comes back down, because there's some shops that moved it to 5 are moving it back down to 4.5. South Point just moved it back down on that game. You have plenty of time to jump on that game. It's 10 o'clock, so try to get to. I would not take 5. I would take 4.5 and 4 definitely, but I wouldn't take 5 on Portland. And UMBC, I have no opinion on that game. Michael, what's going on? Mike Kick, what's going on with so many offensive players on both sides? Do you like the under 207 in the Heat Cavs game? It's 208 and a half. So if you like that under, you're getting the better number. So if it's been moving, I say wait. One shop has 207 and a half. So I think if you can lay 208, it's better. I just like Cleveland. They've been covering machines on that one. I know it's a bad number at laying 5, but it's just like the way Cleveland has been playing some hoops. I know Miami had a big win the other night, but that's all I can say about Cleveland. If I lose this game, I've been cashing tickets with Cleveland left and right. So if I lose one game with the Cavs, I'm still probably up some big money betting the Cleveland Cavaliers. So make sure you get that best number, Michael, because there's 208 and 208 and a halves out there. I hate for you to get 207 when you can get a better number out there. Marlon, Raptors to win today. They beat the Kings already. They're very tall. I hope they play defense. That's all I'm hoping for, because if you like the Raptors, I mean defense will probably win that game, because like I said, I do like the under on that one. Marlon, big backs, we trust the Warriors and the Cavs today. I think I trust the Cavs more than the Warriors. I hate to say that, even though I think Golden State's going to shoot the ball better. But I hate that beating a dead horse. I just really like the way the Cleveland Cavaliers have been playing some NBA lately. But it should be, hopefully, we'll see. For big facts, if you have both of them, hope both of those win for you. Brian, I have Zona at 2.5, third leg on my 3-team parlay. Well, hopefully you cash that tickets with Zona. I'll be cheering for you, Brian, because I love when you guys cash tickets. So let's all cheer for Brian to cash that ticket, unless you have the Rams. Then you don't have to cheer for Brian, but I'm going to cheer for Brian. So let's cash that ticket for you, Brian. Pick 3, what's your lean on the 76ers Grizzly game? I mean, I kind of like the Grizzlies. I don't have a lean on it. I don't like to do leans or stuff like that. If I like it, I like it. If I'm going to wait for a number to move, I'm going to wait for the number to move. So I don't really care for that game. Sorry to say that. Like I said, I'm not going to put on lean. I think the number is right where it should be. I mean, Philadelphia opened up at 2.5, got quickly moved up to 4. So I have no significant line movement on it. So I would probably, for me, I'll probably just pass on it. Sam, do you think the line on the Chargers is going to move in favor of the Chargers before Thursday night? I should hold off. Let's click over there because I only have my screen on for today's games. I haven't seen any really big money come in on that game. It's 3.5 pretty much everywhere. A couple books have 3 minus 115, 3 minus 120. I would think if it does move, it's going to move to 3.5. If you like the Chargers, I would say probably hold off to that 3.5. Now I don't think we'll see 4. That I don't think we'll see 4, but I do think we'll see 3 or 3.5. So I would say if you like the Chargers, get that 3.5. If you like Kansas City, try to see if you can get that 3. But I would be totally shocked if we see 4 on that game. So we have time on that one. So it all depends on who you like. I do think the number would move a half a point here and there. I would be shocked, Sam, if we see 4. Brian, last night, thanks for everyone. Darryl, do you like the Cavs and Raptors first half spreads? I like the Cavs. I would say Cavs first half. Nothing on the Raptors first half on that one, but I can see the Cavs first half. That I can definitely see. Pringo, what's going on, Pringo? Side on the Rams. What's up, Mr. Myers? I'm leaning to. I like the Cards and I limit the under. I don't like the Rams. I have not liked the Rams all season long, so that's probably why. I have the Ace. It likes the Rams. Wow, on a 10-teamer. You said is the Ace is the Rams the last one on your 10-teamer? Because if it is, I hope you hedged. But wow, if that's a 10-teamer that you're just waiting for the Rams tonight, hats off. That's pretty cool. Buffalo Bob, I like Arizona -2. Great number. Not that many places have to. So congratulations on that great number. But you and a whole bunch of people on here like the AZ tonight. So the Cardinals could be. I know the books are looking for the Rams. That I do know. The books did not do well yesterday. As I had a couple meetings this morning with a couple of them. So that is I can guarantee you the books would be big Ram fans tonight. Ace, I hit those a lot. And yes, it is. Wow. Did you hedge your ticket, Ace? Because that'd be a nice hedge ticket to go on that. So well, congratulations on that one. Anthony, Chris, Tukaga Saturday, heavyweight bangers. Man, Saturday was just fun watching some heavy bangers on UFC and boxing. So, Anthony, that was some fun stuff if you're talking about some UFC and boxing. But I agree. Pacers +3. Well, hopefully you don't have 3. Go21. Hopefully you got 3.5 because everyone has 3.5 right now. So hopefully you got a better number than +3. So if you do, good luck on your ticket on the Pacers tonight. Public day yesterday. Yes, public day yesterday as well. So books did not fare well yesterday from my understanding and from some of the bosses that I deal with and I used to deal with. So what's that there? What's the percentage of public money on the Cardinals tonight? I'm not logged into the 2 shops. They actually give me backdoor access to see money coming in and all that because I logged up before I came on there. So I don't predict what the free internet sites do when it comes to that, just because I don't trust my Don Best screen or any other screen when it comes to public money on it, because those numbers are totally wrong. And that's a long discussion on don't trust those percentages you see on Covers or StatFox or any other site. Those numbers are way off because some of them are not talking about dollars and cents. They're maybe talking about tickets written. So I would be very cautious when you look in that percentage on money and tickets and all that. Unless I can physically see the money coming in a percentage, then I don't trust anything like that. So I'd be very cautious. But last time I heard from the books, talked to Lamar over at NBM in Las Vegas, he was telling me more action this morning was on the Rams than all weekend was on the Arizona, and a couple of the books that do offshore or global. They were telling me the same thing, a lot more Rams action today, especially Rams money line, than all weekend. Most of the weekend was all Arizona money. A lot of parlays tied in with Arizona from yesterday's game. So that's what the books actually physically told me. So, but that's what I have to tell you, Big Facts. Docs, good show, buddy. Thanks, Docs. I think that's probably Indian Cowboys still on there. Thanks, IC. Have the fantastic Monday Cash Big. I know you'll probably have some good tickets on the board tonight, and hopefully you'll be cashing some tickets tonight too. I see if that's you. Well, you used to look at what the public is looking at. Sandeep, I actually have backdoor access to a couple casinos that I actually physically see money coming in. So I use those statistics, not – oh, it's Tony. I'm sorry, Tony. Or I thought you were still IC. Tony's in the house. What's up, Tony? I physically actually get to see the money coming in, not these free sites and stuff like that. So that's what I get to see. So that's what I use. I don't trust – like I said, those free sites of covers, Wager Talk or whatever. I actually see what the books are coming in, especially globally and stuff like that. So those are the stats that I use. I don't trust any other ones because if I can't see physical money coming in, I'm not trusting that site. So I wish I could tell you. I mean, I can't give you the access because you need a password and stuff like that. But that's what I use. Anthony. Derek Lewis coming and saying, hey, I'm a big fan of watching Derek Lewis fight, Anthony, so I'm excited to watch that fight. I wish there was some big boxing. I mean, I guess Paul and Woodley's on the fight. I'm more intrigued of watching the undercard fights on the Paul Woodley fight. But Anthony, you'll understand this. Anthony loves UFC. We've discussed UFC here. The Anthony Woodley fight will have more action on that fight than the whole UFC 269 card put together. That's how sad when it comes to these. I don't want to so-called boxing matches or whatever you want to call it. Sometimes they're entertaining, sometimes they're not. But that fight, Woodley Paul 2, will have more action than the complete UFC 269 card. That just blows me away that that's going to happen again. So, but it is what it is. Aces, I'm looking to wait to hoping for the line move. Always wait for a good line move. William, Arizona tonight. I'm leaning towards Arizona and under, William. Big facts, over under 50.5 for the Cards game. If you can find 51, I would say find 51. It's starting to move back up a little, big facts. I would say take the under on 51 and still on 50.5. That's what I'm looking at. Big facts. Thanks for the kind words. Everyone here does great work. Tony does great work. I see it's been on here before. August, a new guy's been doing great work. So I'm actually excited about all the stuff that people are doing on YouTube here at Doc Sports. So thanks for everyone's for the kind words. So thank you. Warriors over Pacers. Curry over 6 3-pointers. You know what? I think Curry beats it tonight, but I just can't put money on that just because I think the talk is starting to get to him. I think that's why he had a very, very bad game the other day. So I think the Warriors win tonight. I'm not touching any more Curry prop bets until he actually cashes it. So even his total points, rebounds, and assists, I thought about betting that today, just because, like I said, I think Stephen Curry beats it, but I just cannot lay that. What is his total points in? Hold on. Steph Curry's points. It's over 38.5. I would bet that still. I'm probably not gonna, but I think he has a better game than last week, and I think he blows up. So betting Stephen Curry and Golden State over 38.5 points. Stephen Curry and Golden State over 38.5 points, rebounds, and assists. I think it's a good that one. So and congrats, Brian. They're the three best in my opinion. Who are the three best in your opinion, Brian? Are you thinking you talk about us here at Docs or whatever? I guess I kind of missed Anthony. That's correct. I know Anthony. It kind of shocks me when I said that twice that UFC 269 will be outbet by all that. Wow, big facts. Curry 28.5 points at my local bookie. I thought you meant total points and rebounds. I'm like, I'll take the 28.5. That seems, what do most shops have? It seems kind of right. I didn't really look that much in betting. Most books have 27.5, but you have to lay minus 120. One book has minus 115 at 27.5. So I guess that's kind of correct, big facts. But like I said, I usually don't play that many points over. I usually do total points, rebounds, and assists. I just think you get better value on that than just doing straight up points. Now, if I'm looking for like Miles Turner over points at 12.5. I think there's good value with him. Not the bigger guys. I think Draymond Green. I think his over total points, rebounds. I think I saw 7.5 or 8. I think that's a good bet. But normally I do points, rebounds, and assists. I think you get better value when it comes to NBA prop bets on that one. So it should be a very interesting game. I can't wait to watch it. So hopefully, it sound like you said 38.5. Yeah, I did say 38.5. That's total points, rebounds, and assists for Stephen Curry. So I like to bet the over under rebounds and assists, not just total points scored. So it is 38.5 big facts for total points, rebounds, and assists for Curry. Cowboys to make the Super Bowl bet. Ooh, NFC is tough. I mean, maybe the Cowboys before they got all banged up and all that, but man, yeah, it's Packers and Tampa. I mean, they're just playing so good. It's my twin brother, would be doing backflips with you if that's the case, because my twin brother's a big Cowboys fan, so he'll be ecstatic with you if the Cowboys make it to the Super Bowl. He'll probably ask me to try to get him tickets to go to the Super Bowl. Cardinals first half, a half. I can see that. I don't usually play that much first halves in the NFL, but I can see a half. I think they would want to start off hot, but again, I thought the Green Bay Packers would start off hot yesterday, and look what the Bears did. So I can see that, but I kind of like that clash. Good luck on that one. Big fans, you're hearing Curry could be out tonight. I haven't heard that. Let me check. Well, if that's the case, then all those actions would be voided. But let me double check on Stephen Curry out tonight. I haven't heard anything like that today, but I've been mostly doing UFC prop bets for a couple of sites that I do. So keep an eye out. So I have who will Sean O'Malley fight next. I did a whole bunch of betting prop bets for a couple global books today. So those prop bets should be out. I don't see anything. I have Iggy that's out tonight, but I don't see anything for Curry. And if he was going to be out or anything, I think they would be shut those off the boards, because I said I don't see anything. So hopefully, I'm not seeing anything big facts. So, but like I said, Iguodala is out. So it should be interesting. Appreciate the time, Chad. Hey, what's going on? Thanks for appreciating the time. But you guys have been fantastic today, this Monday. So I'll repeat my free plays for you guys before I head out. But my NFL free play Monday Night Football was Kyler Murray over 266.5 passing yards. And my bonus one that I was just thinking out of was Cooper Kupp under 95.5 for the Rams. Cooper Kupp under 9.5 yards for receiving. And then my college basketball free play for you guys. Really like this one. Cleveland State, Oklahoma State over 134. So I think that should be some really good free plays. Hopefully you guys have a fantastic Monday. Hopefully you guys enjoy Monday Night Football. I'll be back on Wednesday with another episode of Ask a Bookie. I want to thank August for jumping on in. I want to thank Tony George for jumping on in. And I want to thank IC for jumping in. I want to share all you guys who came in here on the chat and fired away some fantastic questions. We'll be back on Wednesday. Stay safe. And you guys know my last logo. Please don't bet what you don't have. Deuces, everybody. Have a fantastic Monday.